We have a Mike Vrable update for you here on Titans Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Jay Sanders, and today we're going to talk about the latest news on if Titans head coach Mike Vrable will be staying with Tennessee for the long haul, or if maybe he'll be heading to New England to coach the Patriots in the coming years. We actually got some new updates on this and kind of all the information swirling around after a month long now of rumors that Robert Kraft wants Mike Vrable to be the new head coach of the Patriots if they were to move on from Bill Belichick. We're going to catch you up here on all the info going around and kind of what's happening with Tennessee. Is Mike Vrable staying? And honestly, we have some new reports. We're going to bring you all that, and you're going to know right away what is happening, which leads me to my next point. Join the Noti gang, guys. Listen, do you want to be in the know about Tennessee Titans news, rumors, updates, everything that you got with the Titans? Well, if you join the Noti gang, hit that little bell, then guess what? You're going to get notified whenever we post a video, and you are going to be the first person to know about Tennessee Titans news and rumors, and you're going to be the cool guy at your office when you know everything going on with the Titans. Let's dive right into it here with a tweet from now over around a month ago. So this is kind of where we start, as I'm going to backtrack a little bit and kind of lead you into that new thing. So if you're kind of new, don't really know what's going on, there was a source that said the Patriots, well, they were looking at Mike Vrable for their next head coach, and they labeled him as the quote-unquote home run replacement to Bill Belichick. Now, this also came in the Boston Globe from Ben Violan saying, two sources close to the Patriots have independently said the same thing. They believe Vrabel, currently the Titans coach, is the Krafts home run choice to succeed Belichick. Now, that's all good and fun, but what's the latest news? Like, that happened a month ago. The Patriots continue to lose. They haven't fired Belichick. They are thinking about trading him now. What's going on with that? Well, let's kind of go with the latest article coming from the Boston Sports Journal, this coming just 2 days ago. Now, in this article, they reported that Mike Vrable and Ran Carthon do not get along, and they have never gotten along. Vrabel and Carthon, obviously GM and head coach, and they had a quote in there saying that Vrabel could be looking to force his way out of Tennessee. That's a strong quote, strong accusation there. And then they also continued to say that the Patriots are the front runners for Mike Vrabel. Now, I want to stop this right here and say that this is a Boston publication. So what that means, they're going to be biased to Boston news, to what they want as a Boston city and what the Patriots want as a head coach if Bill Belichick were to be moved, traded, fired, whatever. Now, here's the question I have, though. Why would he be forcing his way out? Like, there's a lot of positives that he has here in Tennessee. There's a lot of just kind of interesting scenarios. They didn't really give a valid argument onto why he's forcing his way out, or for that matter, what he was doing to force his way out of Tennessee. To be quite honest with you, I think this is all just BS. I don't know what exactly they were talking about. And if you agree with me, if you think this is all just BS coming from a Boston sports publication, then do me a favor, get in the comments and spam BS. Like, I just don't know where they're getting this crap from. And listen, we got some more juicy reports that basically prove them wrong, which we're going to talk about here in a second. But if you agree with me, this is just BS, then I want you to type BS in the comment section. So here's another reason why in the world are we pushing himself out. Here's his records over the past 6 seasons. 9-7, which was above 500. He was third. Same record the next year. It got him second. Now in 2020 and in 2021, he was first place in the AFC South. 11-5 and 12-5. Obviously, the extra game added on in 2021. And then 2022, 7-10. Okay, not good, but he was still second in the AFC South. Now this year, 4-7, currently fourth in the AFC South, but hopefully things are on the upward trend. A lot of interesting things, though, as with those type of records, why would he want to leave? Now, coming up, I'm going to tell you why he probably would want to leave in one ways, but also I'm going to give you a report that says that Mike Vrable is actually happy where he is. We're going to talk to you all about that here in just a second. Before we get into that, I'm going to tell you about today's sponsor, Prize Picks. So Prize Picks is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America, and they are the easiest and most exciting way to play DFS. It's just you against the numbers instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks. You pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Check it out at prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. Now with Thursday Night Football tonight, here's my entries. I've got the more on Geno Smith in rushing yards, specifically because, well, Charbonnet is still the running back with the injury in their running back room. CeeDee Lamb, I've got the more on his receptions. Overall, he's Dak's favorite target. 7 seems like a kind of low number to me. He's got a lot of under routes and honestly a pop pass here too. I think he may get 8 or 9. But I will say with CeeDee being covered by potentially Devin Witherspoon in the secondary, I think Dak may throw a pick. So I'm going to go the more on half an interception. I think he throws one. You want to go in, you want to put your prize picks in, you can go do it again at prizepicks.com/CLNS, and you're going to get a first deposit match of $100 if you use our code CLNS. Now, testing my skills on prize picks this season has been the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. And if you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts a selected player's projections up to 25% to provide even more value. For instance, this week, they discounted CeeDee Lamb's reception yards from 87.5 to 53.5. So you could have gotten a deal there. Quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. So make sure you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Shout out Prize Picks. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. Okay, let's start with why Mike Vrabel would possibly want to leave the Titans. And if you've seen kind of our channel, you've been hanging out with us for a while, these are kind of going to be just known topics, but I kind of want to bring them up again as why he would want to leave and why it would honestly make sense for him. First of all, he played for the Patriots, so obviously he'd get to go back home, get to go where he kind of made his name in the NFL, and he played under Bill Belichick. That's the first thing. There's also a second and bigger thing. He was actually recently inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame just over a month ago at this point. I don't know about you, but if I have a team who I was inducted in the Hall of Fame with, if I played with, I would want to go coach them. But here's the thing. I actually don't think he will leave. In fact, I'm pretty positive he's going to stay with Tennessee. Now, why do I think that? Well, there's a couple of reports and kind of hard facts that I want to bring up before I tell you exactly why. But let's kind of start with this, with Dianna Russini coming on Colin Cowherd show and saying this. Based on multiple conversations with high-ranking Titans officials, the franchise strongly and collectively believes it has the right coach for long-term success. So they're not blaming right now on Vrabel. And here's the thing. She also said that Vrabel feels the same way about this. I don't know about you, but Russini has been pretty good at covering the Titans over the past couple of years. She's very in the know with the Titans and their organization, more than, honestly, in most of the NFL organizations. I like to think I would trust her, and honestly, it kind of makes sense because overall, Mike Vrabel has pretty good say in a lot of things, and his rookie class, they're doing pretty well. I mean, if you look at the rookie snaps from weeks 8 through 12, well, the Titans have almost 50 more than any other team. 862 is the snaps that rookies took for Tennessee in weeks 8 through 12. The next closest, the Bears at 817. Then it drops to 740. Now, I don't know about you, but if you have a rookie class who is taking that much snaps and you're honestly still playing not that bad, I feel like that is pretty good. And, well, I know that that is an interest to Mike Vrabel because he drafted those guys. Vrabel has good control in Tennessee. He was the one who went to Ran Carthon and really helped him formulate this draft strategy. I think, honestly, Mike Vrabel is more than just a head coach. He's partially a GM. He's partially a guy that wants to go out there and help his team win with draft stock, with free agent targets, with pretty much anything and everything. He's going to help do it. He has good control here. There's not really a reason for him to leave. Like, obviously, yes. Is the Patriots a good job? Correct. But at the same time, they're in a quarterback struggle. Mac Jones is not it. Yeah, they could draft Drake May, but that's not going to solve all their issues right away. They're a couple years from being good. Meanwhile, you have a Titans team with a lot of rookies already. You got Levis, who seems to be a long-term guy. And overall, just a team who has a little bit more excitement to them than the New England Patriots, to be quite honest with you. Now, the Patriots are probably a bigger job, but at the same time, Vrabel's been here for a while now, and he's kind of dove into the culture, you could say. I have to ask you the question, though, because we've gone through all the facts. We've gone through what exactly Russini says, what exactly the Boston Sports Journal says, kind of both sides going back and forth. Do you think that Vrabel is Tennessee's coach for the long haul? Type Y for yes or type N for no. Do you think that he is going to be here for the foreseeable future and hopefully for possibly his entire career? Well, let me know. Y for yes, N for no. We appreciate you watching. Make sure you get your answer to this question down in the comment section. And also make sure you're subscribed at youtube.com/Titans Today or that little red subscribe button. Hit it, turn it gray, and make me very, very happy. We appreciate you as always. Tighten up.